We are back in black. What's going on, y'all? Man, we done made it back another week. Did Jesus come back? Oh, did he come back on the 4th? Oh, damn. Shout out to everybody out there at the Core Plantation doing what they need to do to survive. Roll call. Shout out to all the homegirls, everybody in Arizona, all my siblings and homegirls in Vegas. Man, Vegas is hot as a motherfucker out there. I mean, god damn. I guess they preparing us for hell, huh? God damn. 118, 117. They wrong for that, man. Vegas is so full of shit. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there, all my siblings. Shout out to the homegirl. Oh man, the homegirl Shawnee in Philly. Philly stand up. Shout out to the homegirl Erica, Florida, aka Florida in the building. Shout out to my brothers. James Youngblood, Texas is in the building. I want to have that Trill Burger, even though I don't eat meat. Bun B got me wanting a damn Trill Burger. But shout out to my brother James Youngblood. And shout out to my brother Georgia. David from No Compromise. David, man, I could not, bro. You don't even want to know. These Core Plantations is full of shit. My brother David, me and him, we was going to do a live, man. But I didn't get off till I did not get off on time. And man, I'm so sick of these goddamn Core Plantations, man. And then we on different time zones, and that brother got other shit going on, and I was just like, man, by the time I got off work, I was like, that's why I didn't even do I was so frustrated and pissed off on the 4th of July, I didn't even do no damn podcast, because I was mad because I wanted to do a live, but the motherfucking Core Plantation. But anyway, shout out to my brothers, Dave from No Compromise, James Youngblood, Georgia, Texas in the building. Shout out to the homegirl, Melina, North Carolina, a.k.a. North Kakalaka is in the building. Man, this is a special one. I've been waiting and letting this bubble because I wanted to see. Now, y'all remember we had that conversation about how the Latinos wanted to be included in Juneteenth. Then that brother responded talking about, oh, that's racist and divisive and all this other shit. So I wanted him to come on so we can have a conversation. And which brings me to the Black and Brown Coalition. Because your boy Ryan Garcia, a dope fiend, needed dope to beat Devin Haney. Like they all do when it comes to beating a foundational Black American. And this is what they do. See, they surround themselves around foundational Black Americans. And then when they drink, their true intentions come out. So we are going to have a great conversation. I hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July. I had to work the next day, so it wasn't really no damn 4th of July for me. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was tired, I was pissed off, I was irritated, I didn't want to be bothered. So I was like, man, this is bullshit. But anyway, we're gonna have a conversation about this Black and Brown Coalition, and I'm gonna look up some clips so we can see exactly why there is no Black and Brown Coalition. Let's get it. Man. Now, y'all remember, I did that thing. We was talking about, how I got treated and how a lot of Black folk get treated by other racial groups, especially the Latinos. I don't care if it is New York. That's why I wanted to have David on, because I wanted David and James Youngblood, because we got one person in Georgia, one person in Texas, and then I know David is originally from the Bronx, so he can tell us the Latino experience from the East Coast. My brother James Youngblood could tell us from the South. And we can have a different conversation, because I know it's different everywhere, but they all seem to get on code when it's coming against foundational Black Americans. So we're gonna get it. I'm just trying to time it right. I'm gonna get with these brothers, send them some texts, some Instagram, so we can get on the same page, because this ain't about Warren talking. This is what I wanna do. I just wanna ask the questions and let David and James go in, because I know their perspectives are great. I know they are very thoughtful, and I know the intra-perspective of how foundational Black Americans, or we could just say Black Americans, get treated by other racial groups, including the Latino community. It's basically all the same. It's just different types, but it's all the same. I got love my Puerto Ricans, my Dominicans and all that, but when it comes down to it, y'all niggas know how to get on code against us. Y'all say nigga and all this other shit, but when it comes down to the bodegas and all the resources and shit, y'all do not share them motherfuckers. So I don't want to hear it. Y'all call our music Morena music, so I don't want to hear that bullshit. But I'm going to look for some some actual videos of Ryan Garcia, the boxer. I mean, he went on a nigga tyrant. Even Steven Jackson had to say, dog, you ain't about that life, dog. You're not about that. Stay away from us. I've been feeling that way. As Fred Hampton told his civil rights attorneys, you got to read this book. I forgot the name of the book. I used to promote it all the time. It's a very good book. And when he was young, because Fred Hampton died at 21. And when he was just making his insurgents and making his waves, these dominant society civil rights attorneys really, was enamored by him. And one of the main ones that's still close with the family to this day, he said when he met Fred Hampton, he was enamored by him. And Fred Hampton asked him, "Are you for us? Are you against us? What is it?" And he said, "Man, I'm for you, brother." And he was like, "All right, then let's go to work." And he said, just like that, that was it. Basically saying that foundational Black Americans are the most accepting racial group on this planet. You know what I mean? And he was enamored by that. His charisma, how he wanted to replace the system of racism and white supremacy and establish a system of justice. And it was a very, very good book. And that's the thing. That's how we gotta be. You with us or you not? Once you show us actions that you not for us, then you gotta get the fuck on. So let me see what videos we can find. Because they trying to get the videos off and hold on, let's see. Okay, let's see what our brother Floyd Mayweather says about Ryan Garcia. Let's just see.
Are you struggling to get into cybersecurity?
We don't want to hear no tethers talk. Sorry. So let's see what Floyd says.
We grew up idolizing Floyd, so we went right to go there at least once. And how old was he when he first let him in the gym? 8 years old.
Here, let's see what Floyd says.
Would he remind you of anyone, Floyd? Maybe a little bit of yourself, something?
I think great talent.
Oh no, we not. That's they using some other bullshit. Okay, let's see what we can find. Yeah, let's hear De La Hoya Latino
First
explain.
of all, we at Golden Boy, including myself, we don't condone any, racism and any type of. It's just wrong. It's wrong, and it's not good what he said, and we strongly feel that.
Latino explaining. I just wanted y'all to hear that. Let's see, let's see what David Haney says. Because I want to play y'all a couple of videos.
I'm definitely not happy to see the kid crashing out, I always try to be as optimistic as I can as just a human being, and I hope that, everyone could be with me in my most trying times, as well as him going through his or anyone in my.
Yeah, we don't have time for. Stop the niggas playing it. Shit, stop the nigga. Let's see, Ryan. We gonna look it up. Racist rant. Let's see. Cause they didn't take it away. Let's see, Christian. Okay, Sean Porter reacts to Ryan. I don't hear it, Ryan. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. I want y'all to hear this. Have taken racist from. Yeah, see, they trolling. Basically, hold on, see, and this is what I don't like. When it comes to black folk, you don't have to search far and wide to find what a nigga say. I bet you if it was a black person saying something about the dominant society, it'd be all over the internet. But when it's another racial group saying shit about foundational Black Americans, it gets scrubbed. You can't find. I've been looking all morning for this shit. You can't find it, and because I want to see what the fuck he said. Let's see. Let's see if they play it on here. Because I just want y'all to hear it. Let's see.
His name's Ryan Garcia, and he's been making something of a name for himself in boxing. And recently, I want to say it was like end of April of this year, there was a video that surfaced. I believe it was at Mar-a-Lago, but it was him with Donald Trump.
Oh my God.
Donald Trump 2024.
So he's a Trump supporter. Doesn't make him a bad guy, right? Well, yesterday he hosted a space on Twitter that was titled Trump 2024.
And you notice they always try to tag Trump whenever some racist shit.
Sneeko, if you don't know him, he makes a lot of like Andrew Tate-esque content, sort of toxic masculinity, alpha male bullshit. And he not too long ago converted to Islam, and it seems like he converted because he thinks that somehow that faith justifies his misogynistic views. Well, he was speaking up in the space, and Ryan Garcia felt some kind of way about it, or more specifically, about his religious beliefs.
Brian, you want to talk about what's going on in the world. You don't even know.
No, shut the fuck
about
up, Stinko.
Israel
You're not
or
really like
Palestine.
that, bro. You're a culture vulture. You want to be a Muslim because Muslims support you. You weird, bro. You're like a gay ass, bro. You, bro. You and Muslims and little kids, bro. All you, bro. You guys are weird as all you Muslim ass, weird ass.
Play the black rant.
It's not just Muslims that he has a problem with, apparently.
I'm anti-black.
I've got the AK-47 ready. Let's get the next George Floyd.
Hey, let's go bring George Floyd back to life and kill that.
I'm gonna put my knee on his neck.
We need a sign. Think about this. Biden. The Jews. I only with two people. Fresh and Hitler. Everyone else is a
Yeah, he followed that up with a tweet that he deleted shortly thereafter, but not before people got screenshots. And even in that group of people who some of the
and the tweet says fuck niggers and fuck
there were
Muslims.
those who were pointing out that this was probably not a great idea.
You're going to regret saying all of this when you
Guess what? I will never be touched because I'm with God. I'm with Jesus.
Oh my God, you're an idiot, right? Nico regrets what he says and think Ryan gonna regret what he said.
I won't. I'm not regretting it. I swear to God, I'm not. I've never been touched in my life.
I don't know if gods care about having careers or not, but Ryan Garcia, whether he is or is not a deity, doesn't seem to have one. Because that got him expelled from the World Boxing Council on no uncertain terms. Pretty disgusted by it. Meanwhile, he's posting stuff like this where he's outraged that a Muslim man would be justifying or in any way participating in activity with a 13-year-old, which I find interesting that he's so outraged by that, but seems to openly support this. As I put here, I guess it's because he isn't Muslim, or maybe, just maybe, it's because Donald Trump reminds him a little more of himself. Methinks he doth protest too much.
I just wanted y'all to hear that. That's what I wanted y'all to hear. Now, David and James Youngblood, you know what I'm going to say. Where are all y'all Latinos at? Your boy just beat Devin Haney, was a dope fiend, lied about that. Fuck niggas, I'm anti-black, and fuck niggas. And if you look at my thumbnail, it's nothing but niggas in his corner. Let me tell you something. And let's get this correct. I stand on what the fuck I said a week or so ago. That's exactly how they feel about foundational black Americans. I grew up around a lot of them. I'm not Will I Am. What's up, fool? What's up, dog? What up, Willie? What up? Nah, I ain't with none of that sucker shit. Fuck all that. I'm not with none of that shit. You're like, Warren, why you saying that? Because I know how it feels. I've been around them. I'm so sick of all these other racial groups joining in foundational black American culture because it makes them look cool. Even that Latino in Texas that got the grow grills and want to rap and all that. I'm looking at him suspect too. Why don't y'all go do y'all music? I'm speaking to, and I want y'all to send this to whoever the fuck y'all want to send it to. Why don't you Puerto Ricans, do your music? Y'all have your own culture and your own music to do. Do your music. Stop saying nigga and all this other stuff and then want to claim black folk because it's cool now. Do your music. Because I'm pretty sure Puerto Rican music is not hip hop and R&B. So do your music. Dominicans, do your music. Sorry to all the people that's out there that's Dominican, but we got to take our culture back. I'm so sick of everybody borrowing from our culture and they're not foundational black Americans. Stop. I don't care if you're East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. Fuck all that bullshit. I don't want to hear it. And for the West Coast Latino, stop. And you up here talking about, oh, we wasn't well represented. First of all, it is not our job to represent any other culture but foundational black American culture. That's it. We don't have to represent no other culture. I don't want to hear it. Because that's how they really feel. And don't y'all find it so funny that it takes dope to be the foundational black American? You know why? I was watching this thing about track, right? Y'all listen to me. I'm going to go a little bit over. I was watching this thing about track and field on Netflix. If y'all got Netflix, go watch it. It's got the Sha'Carri Richardson. What's that brother name? He got the dreads. He's like one of the fastest men in track and field. Lloyd or Lyles. What's his name? I'm about to look him up right now. I think his name is Kevin. No. Track and field. Hold on, let me see. Track and field. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking it up. All right. Field goal. Okay. Track and field. I think it's Lyles. Let's see. Noah Lyles. That brother's the shit. That is a foundational black American brother. That brother won in the 100 and the 200, and he was very confident, and they did not like him. Them Jamaicans, everybody else didn't like him. And they had a brother on there named, he was Italian. And then I took one look at that brother looked like Boris Kodjoe. I said, that is not no full-blood Italian. That's a foundational black American. And I just kept looking at him. I said, what the fuck is that brother's name? I went looking up. His name is Lamont Jacob something. And he's half Italian, half foundational black American. But his Italian mother moved him back to Italy and let him think he just Italian. Because he ended up winning a gold medal. So all these Italians come, oh, we're the fastest with this. And I'm looking at this nigga. I said, that's a foundational black American. They lying. Oh, it comes out that he's a foundational black American. His mom is Italian and his dad is from Texas, a foundational black American. That's why his name is Lamont. What Italian name is Lamont? I said, look at how they'll hide foundational black American genes, but you can't hide our genes. This nigga was built like Boris Kodjoe. He looked like he could be related to Boris Kodjoe. And that's why I was like, that's a foundational black American. I didn't say it Africa. I said our genes. Y'all better listen to what Dr. Claude Anderson says. We are a special people. We are special people. See, I didn't realize that as a kid. I didn't realize that as a young adult. Now I'm like, no wonder we the talent. No wonder there's no African Dr. Dre's, no African Timberlands or Mexican Timberlands. No wonder there's no Latino Swiss Beats. Because if we weren't special, every other racial group should be able to replicate everything we do, but you can't replicate it. Like Eddie Kane Jr. told Flash, you want my spot, Flash? You want my spot, Flash? Well, you can't get it because you ain't got it. Let me find this brother. And let me tell you, that brother, Noah Lyles, kicked that fucking... You should have saw how these Italians, oh, we're the fastest. Oh, whatever his name is, Lamont. Hold on, let me see. Track and field. I'm going to look him up. Track and field, Lamont Jacob. Okay, let's see. Lamont Marcel Jacobs. Now, hold on. He doesn't go by Lamont. Who do you think did that to him? His fucking Italian mother probably did that. He goes by Marcel. I said, why doesn't he go by Lamont? I said, let me look this brother up. Because I smell nigga bones. I smell nigga DNA in him. Ain't no damn Italian fast. You better go look up the Moors. Y'all motherfuckers wasn't civilized till black folk came in there and made you civilized. So stop. And I'm looking it up. I said, oh, I do smell foundational black American melanin. Because our melanin is different from everybody else's melanin. And I said, wow. And then when he came up against the brother Noah Lyles, a full-blood foundational black American brother, it was a wrap. He kicked his ass. And those Italians were pissed. They were pissed. Even those Jamaicans were pissed. Those Jamaicans were pissed because they did not like that Noah Lyles was kicking everybody's ass because he had a strong foundational black American mother. She ran track. I said, oh, I smell foundational black American. I smell it. You know, we know our own. We know us. And I said, wow, look at how irritated they are with us. You know what I mean? And that's why I said, I love this brother Noah Lyles. I'm a big fan of him. Y'all need to go watch that. Because it's time for us to take it back. You got people like Ryan Garcia who will have a whole corner full of foundational black Americans and then go on nigga, and anti-black. That's why Steven Jackson said what he said when he was just like, basically Steven Jackson was like, you need to stay over there. And you not street dog, like you need to stay over there. Don't fuck with us. And I've always been that way. That's why when we lived in that city called raggedy ass Baldwin Park, I hate Baldwin Park. I hate it. I never liked Baldwin Park. I never really liked West Covina. Move me to Duarte. Move me to Monrovia. Like I told you, I'll tell the story one more time. I remember we played Duarte High School. Those black people showed me, those brothers at Duarte High School showed me so much love. I felt so, like I damn near wanted to cry. Like they was like, why? I remember, look, this is a true motherfucking story. My nigga from Inglewood family named David Brock, he was sitting right next to me on the bench. My nigga Mikey, a Filipino nigga, he went to the same middle school as my sister. He went to Holland Junior High, and he's like, man, these black people, they not playing over here, Warren. Cause the nigga was like, hey, cuz, cause it's a hood gang over there. He's like, hey, cuz, why they not playing you? I was like, I don't know. He's like, cuz, yo, coach racist, cuz. That nigga was not feeling the coach. He wasn't feeling none of that shit. They was saying, put 12. We want 12. That was my number at the time. I can't make this shit up. Man, I felt so good. Like, it made me feel so good. I damn near wanted to cry because I was like, I never had that type of love before. Because when you grow up around other racial groups, they treat you like shit for the most part. I didn't get treated nice at all. I got treated with envy, jealousy. I remember the Redbone sister that I was dating. My sister know who it was. She used to always tell me about that. And RIP to my people's Keon, man. Because he said it when he started to meet some of the people I went to school with. He's like, man, don't fuck with them niggas. They jealous of you anyway. And I didn't fuck with them. That's why I hated Baldwin Park. Oh, God, I hated it. I hated it. I never hung out in Baldwin Park. I was in L.A. Thank God our church was in L.A. Man, I hung out in L.A. as much as I could. And so did my sister. And so did my older brother. Niggas wasn't waking up like, shit. I'm gonna have to go to the Baldwin Park Shopping Center. Nigga, what? Did nobody fuck with that shit? Because we know how it was. Niggas was in Duarte, Monrovia, Pasadena, Altadena. Niggas was in San Dimas, Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga. Niggas was not Riverside. Niggas was not no damn Baldwin Park. And those and what your boy Ryan Garcia said. My sister Erica, James Youngblood, David No Compromise, all the people that's listening, that's what I went through, and my sister and my brother went through every damn day. I'm not lying. I'm not adding no extras. Them niggas used to put nigga on our brick wall all the time. My uncle had to fucking paint over it. I fucking hated Baldwin Park. All it did was let me know that we are the most revered. They're afraid of us. And then what tripped me out about it is, and this is how I feel. What tripped me out about it is, then the Latino girls had a nerve to tell you like, oh, we could date, but you can't meet my parents because they don't like black people. Like we're the scum of the earth. I used to be like, as a kid, I'll tell this story again. I went to, look, these are facts. I want y'all to Google this. I went to Olive Junior High in Baldwin Park, California. And a Latino girl told me like, oh, I want to date and hang out and stuff, basically, but you just can't meet my dad because he doesn't like black guys. And I was just like, I don't like you and I don't want to meet your dad. And that I cannot make this up. I cannot lie. I don't need to make this shit up. I'll never forget this shit. And I remember she tried to come back again, like, because I was a little star on the basketball team in the 8th grade. So she tried to come back again, like, cause at the school, I'm gonna break it down for y'all. At the school, in basketball was really big in Baldwin Park. Of course, why would it not be really big in Baldwin Park? But basketball was really big in Baldwin Park because you know how we are. We foundational Black Americans. We stick out. So basketball became to be really big. We played at this park called Morgan Park in Baldwin Park, California. And the majority of the people on my team were Mexican. It was only this one dude. His name was Porsche, and he was from DeWarty. And it was just me and him, and then the rest were Mexicans. But these weren't the regular Latinos. These were the Latinos that were enamored with black people. They were enamored with black athletes. They were enamored with how good black people were compared to them. So I didn't have no problems out of them. And when we won the first game, they would announce it. Oh, Baldwin Park High School won Olive Junior High won the first game. This is real shit. And then the second game, my sisters and my older brother, they would always come to the games. And my cousin Eddie, RIP to my cousin Eddie, and my brother-in-law at the time, my nephew's dad, they would always come to the games because Baldwin Park is not really a big city. Y'all can ask my sister, she'll tell you. She was there. She was at all them damn games. They was on Saturday. So, the first game we won the big deal. The second game we won the big deal. Once we won, it was like 10 games in the season. When we went on a 5-0 tear, of course, led by Warren, me, this is no lie. We wasn't playing nothing but a bunch of Latino kids that could barely play. So we out there, and I'm going to LA all the time and playing against LA competition. So then when I come to Baldwin Park, I'm running around their asses. So once we get to a 5-0, this is a true story. I started to build a little popularity at the school. Me and my homeboy Porsche. And need I remind y'all, at this school, it was only 5 black kids. 5 or 6. It was me, Porsche, and then 4 black sisters. Beautiful sisters. So we were like family. We'd all hang out, and I would hang out with the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? We'd all kind of like hang out and do our own thing. But by the time we got to 5-0, this is a true story. They would announce it on the PA system. Oh, Warren scored 25 points. Warren led the Olive Lancers. See, I remember all this shit with 30 points. Like, I was out there dominating. Like, this is true. Like, I was out there killing it, but they was Latino, so come on. It wasn't no big deal. Why that girl come back and be like, oh, well, you don't have to meet my dad, and I don't care. I really like you. You know what I said to that Latino girl? I said, I don't like you, and I don't want to meet your dad, and I don't care if you don't want me to meet your dad. I don't like you. Like, oh, I'm good enough now because I'm good at basketball. No, and you're not even white, so stop. Like, these other racial groups will adopt the dominant society's behavior. This ain't the antebellum period, and you're not a dominant society, motherfucker, but you're replicating the system of racism, white supremacy. And I knew it then. I hadn't read their book, but I was like, nah, I ain't playing that bullshit. And then I just learned along the time, like, okay. Oh, I'm good enough now. You see what I'm saying? That's racism, white supremacy. And the reason why I'm talking about this today is because I am a first-person experience of anti-black racism from the Latino community. So I don't want to hear shit about no black and brown coalition because it doesn't exist to me. If it exists, then why are y'all not speaking up on how we built this country for free without repayment? No, y'all sitting up here trying to say that y'all were enslaved too. And then when we be like, okay, how? Oh, well, I'm Native American. Okay, now you Native American. It's so funny because growing up, go back to Africa, you're fucking niggers. Like, that's the type of shit that I saw and heard. So I don't want to hear it, man. Ain't no black and brown coalition. And I've learned it first motherfucking hand. I can tell you one Latino that I had love for and Keon had love for, my homeboy Faustino. He lived right around the corner from me. Man, I used to take him to LA, show him, how black people did it, and he was enamored with it. And him and Keon, he became real close. And I ended up running into him years later, and he always gave me props. That was about the only Latino brother that I really, really, really fucked with and I had respect for. The majority of them, they're envious, jealous, always talking shit about you, asking you the dumbest questions. Even when I was grown, well, why do black people say the N-word and all this ignorant bullshit? I worked around people like that. And I'd be looking at them like, why you even want to know? This don't even concern you. Worry about y'all. That's why I learned early in life, once I started reading. Y'all, okay, before I didn't read, I would just be emotional. Once I started reading, I'm telling you the books, Black Labor, White Wealth, Powernomics, the ISIS Papers, the Keys to Color by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. So Black Labor, White Wealth, Powernomics, the ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. And I would say the fourth one that really kind of would bake your noodle is Slavery by Another Name. Once you kind of like read those 3 to 4 books, that's when you kind of be looking at everybody like, nah, you don't know history, because that was written by a white man. He ain't mentioned no Latinos in that. And this is the antebellum period. So where the fuck was y'all at? Because y'all wasn't around, because y'all didn't exist. Stop. And y'all was not trying to replace no system of racism, white supremacy, and establish a system of justice. That's why niggas don't like Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is an equal opportunity racist. They want a fucking Joe Biden who just talk shit about niggas all day and tell niggas to go join the Latinos, because that's what the future is. That's why that nigga could never get my vote. How you gonna tell a group of black folk we need to join them and we built the country for free without repayment? If it was all about Latino culture and they built this country for free, find me the fucking books. And why the fuck are the white people not talking about y'all in the antebellum period? Why are they talking about black folk? Why in Medical Apartheid, written by Harriet Washington, why are they not talking about Latinos? Why are they not talking about black people? Where is the Latino Henrietta Lacks? Find me the Latino Henrietta Lacks, because we are a special people. That's what happens when you come to a country where black folk are already here and you make them to be into slavery and slave breed and farm breed. You're gonna build the best of the best. That's what happens. See, those white people at first like, cool, keep building these black people because we need these black people. Now they like, God damn, what the fuck have we done? These black people are genetically stronger, smarter, faster, more intelligent. That's what they feared the most. Yeah, I'm going over because for this boxer to have all these black people in this corner, look at my thumbnail, and then you want to go on a nigga tyrant, and I'm an anti-black and all that. That's how you felt the whole time. Then what the fuck you doing around black folk? See, that's why they try to talk shit about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. But his teacher, his violin teacher, was a dominant society Jewish white lady. See, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan does not talk badly, in my personal perspective, about any racial group. He just calls out particular ones that are doing the devil's work. That's what I see. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying all the Latinos are bad. I'm not saying any of this. What I'm saying is, why don't y'all call out y'all anti-black people in y'all community? Call them out. And I'm so sick of black folk taking the blunt of making the neighborhoods ghetto and all. Let me tell you something in Las Vegas, Nevada. And you can ask my siblings, hey, man, y'all Latinos got a lot of nerves. I've driven around a lot of goddamn areas, and y'all are the most ghetto, trashy motherfuckers with 1,000 cars in front of the house, but they want to let black folk take that tag. So I want to hear it. And I've been to Denver. I done been to motherfucking Idaho. And every time you see them, you see some trash. So I don't want to hear the bullshit at all. In Las Vegas, Nevada, off of Vegas and Torrey Pines, Vegas Rainbow, go over there and see. They dominate those neighborhoods, and they got 1,000 cars. Matter of fact, I lived down the street from one, and he had a water heater in his front yard for 6 months. Now, let me ask y'all, black folk, what the fuck are you doing with a water heater in your front yard for 6 months? But black folk are always taking the L when it comes to culture, when it comes to sophistication. I'm sick of that shit. No. I just went to LA probably in February. Oh my God. You talking about black man, you should see, man, stop. No. 1,000 cars everywhere, kids running in the street. I don't want to hear it. But black folk always got to take the blunt of it. When you think of ghetto, they always want to put black folk next to the ghetto. No, put they asses next to the ghetto. I want to hear that shit. One, why you saying this? Because I know it ain't no coalition with no racial group. That's why in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the 90s and the early 2000s was a good old boy town. That's why the governor's grandson told me what he said. And he said the same shit my mama told me. My mama didn't know the governor, but my mama was saying the same shit. She was like, this is a good old boy town. They don't fucking mess with no Latinos out here like that. That's what scared me when she was like, if these motherfuckers ain't cutting no grass, these white boys do not want to be bothered with them. So for me to meet the governor's grandson like 2-3 years later, and he say the same goddamn thing, that shit scared the shit out of me. I was like, damn. Because, you know, sometimes you listen to your parents like, man, my mom's just drunk. Or my mom, she just smoked too much weed. Like, man, I ain't listen to my mom. And look, it's 6 of us. She said it around all 6 of us. We not taking it serious. Like, yeah, mom, whatever. Then when I met the governor's grandson, and he said, my grandfather said if they ain't got no gardening tool in their hand, they don't belong here. I remember when this country was just whites and blacks. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Because I was like, damn, my mom said that, but I was so young and I wasn't informed and I wasn't awakened. So it scared me, but I just glossed over it. But now, 20 something years later, I'm like, damn, moms was on point with that shit. That's why one of my own girls lived in Texas. She was like, yeah, Warren, she was like, you need to go to a conservative state. She was like, yep, it's racism like a motherfucker. She's like, but that's the difference though. You're not competing with these immigrants. I was like, you ain't lying. She was like, you ain't competing with these immigrants. She said, because if it's not a conservative state, they're going to allow all these immigrants to take all the jobs and be telling you what the fuck to do. And she was not lying. That's why I love Atlanta. That's why I love Georgia. Because Georgia like, us white people ain't staying here. We don't even really want to deal with these niggas. But we definitely ain't finna be dealing with no fucking immigrants. That's why you notice they can't flood the South with that bullshit. Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and all them, they not playing them white people like, we don't even want to deal with niggas. So y'all definitely ain't coming over here with the bullshit. And I done heard stories from oh God, what was this brother's name? He wasn't Dominican. He was like Foxy Brown. I forgot what her Inga, whatever her name is. The rapper. She wasn't Dominican, but I forgot what she was. And he said he went around, he said if he didn't have a black person with him, he's like, them white people wouldn't even talk to him. I said, how did that feel? He said, man, that shit scared the shit out of me a lot of times because them white people had pickup trucks, shotguns, all that shit. They wasn't playing that shit. And they would talk to my boss who was black. And he would talk on my behalf because they'd be like, who the fuck is that? We don't want no fucking Mexicans around here. He was like, man, they don't play that shit in the South. Yup. I forgot. Not Dominican, not Puerto Rican. Trinidadian. He was Trinidadian. That's what he was. And he looked like a Mexican. And he worked on the cell phone towers. And this was like in Alabama somewhere. And in Tennessee. He said them white people rode up on him in a pickup. And I knew he wasn't lying. And they rode up on a pickup truck. Who the fuck are you? And he was on the pole doing the tower shit. And his boss would have to come out and be like, nah, we work for this company. He's like, all right, we don't want no fucking Mexicans out here. So trust me. All y'all that's listening might want to go to a conservative state. You're going to deal with anti-black racism everywhere you go. But see, them southern whites, they going to tell you straight to your face if they don't like niggas or not. And for the most part, white folk in the South, even Tariq Nasheed was talking about this. They're very pleasant to black folk because they're used to dealing with black people. But everybody else, they don't want to fuck with. And I don't blame them. And that's why I feel the way I feel, because I'm tired of my people Foundational Black Americans competing with immigrants to get jobs that we deserve. That's why we need reparations. That's why black folk, foundational Black Americans should not be paying taxes. Why are we paying taxes for immigrants to come over here and set up shop and talk shit to us? I'm done. That's why 4th of July is independence of the United States of America Incorporated. It's not independence for immigrants to come over here, take the fucking jobs, treat foundational Black Americans like shit, and call us lazy, and we done built the country for free. I'm done. Guilty, nigga. Peace. Unreal.